Hi, this is Richard C. I'm a math tutor here at Wyzant, and I'm here answering a question submitted by a student having to do with unit circle. So this unit circle is a big part of pre-calculus. You spend a lot of time on it, and you might see it for the first time in Algebra 2. Okay, so they're trying to find the exact value of sine 17 pi over 3. Now, whenever you see an instruction that says find the exact value, it means you're not allowed to use your calculator. So you have to use the unit circle. So first thing we want to do is find a coterminal angle. So 17, oops, let me just drag that back here. Sometimes these things get away, they escape. Okay. So we're going to do step 1, which is the coterminal angle. So the angle of interest is 17 pi over 3. And it's true that you want to subtract 2 pi. But you see this is 2 pi over 1. We need a common denominator. So common denominator is going to be 3. So we're going to have 17 pi over 3 minus 6 over 3. 6 pi over 3, which is going to give you 11 pi over 3. And there's nothing wrong with that, except that 11 pi over 3 is not on the unit circle. So we're going to take off another 2 pi. So I'm going to have 11 pi over 3. And take off another 2 pi, which we know now is 6 pi over 3. And that's going to give me 5 pi over 3. So this is correct. I just wanted to show you why it's correct. Okay, so now let's look at the unit circle. And we'll do a little circle here. Here we go. So when I'm doing a unit circle, I like to start by putting in the x and y axis. So let's get those in there. Okay, now we'll start marking it up. We're just going to stick with radians here. So this is going to be 0, pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, and then back here at 2 pi. And we're interested in 11 pi, in a 5 pi over 3. It's coming from here. So a nice simple way of doing this is just putting everything in terms of 3. So this is 3 pi over 3, for example. And this would be 9 pi. Oh, let's see, getting that in terms of 3. Let's see, we'd have to multiply this by let's see, you want a 3 on the bottom. So you're going to have to multiply the bottom by 3/2, so it's 2/3. I'll leave that alone. 2 pi is going to be 6 pi over 3. So you're going to be 5 pi over 3 is going to be here. this is 6 pi over 3. We're going to go 1 down. So this is going to be 5 pi over 3 on the unit circle. Now I'm going to draw a right triangle here. And it's true that the coordinates on the unit circle are 1/2 negative root 3 over 2. Okay, just clean up my handwriting here. 1/2. The 1/2 is the cosine. So this is 1/2 here. And then negative root 3 over 2 is the sine, and it's here. And so you can see this right triangle. It has a hypotenuse of 1 because we're on the unit circle. And then the coordinates are giving you the cosine and the sine. And that's also happens to be the lengths of these sides. I just think it's nice to always come back to right triangles. And so this is correct. And then this one, the sine is going to be 17 pi over 3 is just going to be negative root 3 over 2. It's going to be opposite over hypotenuse, just coming from SOHCAHTOA. And that's what makes the unit circle so nice to work with, because the hypotenuse is 1. But the only mistake that I see here is just the very last one, which is this square root of 3 is missing. But otherwise, it's fine. So those are the steps that the problem is asking us to go through. And it's pretty straightforward. I'm not exactly sure why the student is having an issue with this one, except maybe they just didn't notice this very small detail at the end. Okay, well, that's it for this problem. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you again some other time. Bye-bye.